Hello and welcome to the TI84 Plus CE calculator program. If you have a TI84 Plus CE Python, you're still good to go. It's going to be in the Haber process. I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I'm just going to exit here. I'm going to show you how we get to it. We're going to press this PRGM key in the upper middle part of the keypad. And if you have a Python, it'll ask you one of these options. We're going to go to TI Basic, press enter. Now, it's Haber X2. I don't have a clever name for it, so I called it that. I'm going to press 3 to choose that. Now watch this. It's 80s technology, so you got to press enter again to run it. So that's a sticking point for a lot of students. But look, and also if you ever run this program and you get it, remember free updates from mcstutoring.com. And if ever you find a rounding error or something, let me know. Contact me on the website, and then I'll fix it. Free updates for life. Okay, so I'm going to call it the Haber process. Hope that's what it's called. Oh, and this was submitted to me. This is a packet of questions from a student who's got the chemistry solver bundle at mcstutoring.com. I know, I'm sorry, I sound like such a salesman. But in any case, she keeps sending me worksheets, and it's like no one else is sending me worksheets, so she gets she gets a personal treatment. But look, Haber process. So production of ammonia. So we got N2 plus 3H2 yields 2 NH3. The delta H is negative 91.8 kilojoules per mole. So look, if 11.32 grams of hydrogen gas, H2, reacted in excess of nitrogen gas, N2, how much heat in kilojoules would be released? So this is going to be the Haber process. And then, again, this is just going to be a program included with the Chemistry 1 solver. But I might sell it. If you show interest, let me know. I'll give it to you probably for $5. Haber process, heat from H2 mass. That's what we want for the first one. So it shows you what's going on here. The DH means delta H, I believe. Heat from H2 mass is how many grams? We're going to type in 11.32. And then it looks like it's 171. Look, I know I'm going to get dinged for not having the proper significant figures, so flame me in the comments for that. But we're going to go kilojoules. So KJ, 171.82 kilojoules. Okay, cool. We're 1/4 of the way done. Now the next question. Oh, Haber process again. But now if we have negative, I didn't even put the right number. I should have put negative 91.8. I probably didn't do that, so shame on me. And they're going to use this negative key, by the way, below the 3 key. If you ever run into that issue, that's one of the top issues people have with the programs. But look, we want to find out how many grams of ammonia was produced. So we want to go NH3 from the heat. So that's option 2. And then what's the heat released? Kilojoules. I'm going to type in that negative, again, that negative key below the 3, not the minus. I know, in our brains, these two keys are the same. But the calculator is a little finicky. Negative 273.26 kJ. It's already in kJ, which is cool. Looks like we've got 101.39 grams. And you probably want to do NH3 here. I'm terrible. I'm getting better at labeling units because so many science people are around me. So I got to keep on my toes. Question 3, how much heat in kilojoules is absorbed by 12.002 grams of a substance that has a specific heat capacity of 4.673 joules per gram Kelvin if the change in temperature is 11.165 degrees Celsius? So just so you know, Celsius and Kelvins, temperature change would be the same. It's just that, what Kelvin is 273-ish above Celsius, something like that. I don't want to get into an internet fight about that, but it's something like that. What we're going to do is go to heat transfer, which is option 2 from the main menu. And we want to know how much heat is absorbed. So that's going to be option 1. So I'm going to press enter. And then what's the mass? Okay, it looks like it's 12.002. So 12.002. There we go. And then specific heat, also known as specific heat capacity or heat capacity. I know people argue about terms. They probably shouldn't. That's being a little pedantic here. We're going to do that in its same units here. Temperature change in Kelvin. Now look, Kelvin and Celsius, like I said, temperature changes are the same thing. Not the temperature themselves are different. The scale is changed by like 273-ish. I know probably shouldn't say ish in math, but hey, that's how it is. Or chemistry, no less. Okay, so we've got, it's 626 joules, but that comes out to be 0.626 kilojoules. Okay, good. We're almost finished this puppy. Gosh. Okay, good. Again, we want to find out change in temperature. So that's going to be temperature change from here if this heat transfer menu. Gives you the formula, by the way. dt equals Q over M times C. What is the heat in kilojoules? It looks like it's 13.808. So I'm going to type in 13.808. And then what is the mass? It looks like it's 143.967. And you want to be careful about this. And I'm not finger wagging. If I went back in time, I'd tell my younger self the same thing. Because that's where I get problems wrong. I'm too quick on the keys here. Specific heat capacity. This is water, the 4.184. But hopefully they give it to you if you don't know it. And the answer is 22.923. Change in Celsius. It might ask change in Kelvin. I'm not sure. But look, that basically sums it up for the worksheet. I do want to show you, there's some other functions on the menu here. I don't even know. We've got some unit conversions. The biggest thing I think is the help. So it shows you what's going on here. Key conversions, heat transfer, what's going on. So you can basically play around with this if you need to find the mass, the specific heat, or the temperature change. You can solve for any one of those if you have a good algebra game going on. And then common molar masses. It's just stuff that helps. And if you think of anything that could be added to the help menu that you think would help students, let me know. Again, at the mcStudent.com. And then these are the example problems. So I do have them worked out. The steps, what you do. Step 2, blah, blah, blah. Step 3, worked out. This is homework 12 for that student. But look, that's what it is. mcStudent.com. Probably Black Friday coming up in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll have a sale going on. Probably something big, worth checking out. And then also, if you join the email list, you get a 30% discount on your first order. And then I'm going to start including discount codes at least every month. But look, good luck in your chemistry. Good luck in your SAT. Good luck in your math. Good luck in your physics. Good luck in life. I'll catch you next time.